Hi, Good News here, welcome to my channel. This time I have two true retro watches, Casio F-91W and F-84W, also Skmei 1412. Casio F-91W came in a branded white-blue paper box with a stand and instruction manual. You can get one for around $10 to $12, while Casio F-84W came in a plastic box. It's a Japanese domestic sales model. It can be found on eBay for around $14. The 84 made its debut in 1986, while the 91 was introduced in 1991. Both watches have a classic look of the 80s. They look pretty close, have 3 buttons to control, and almost identical angular case shape. The LCD screens are the same, yet there are some differences. The F-91 is slightly bigger, please check the dimensions in the list. The watches are very light and weigh around 20 grams. Materials are the same, plastic case with stainless steel back, crystal rubber bands. The buttons of F-91 are placed atop bulges, while the buttons of 84 rise from the plain case edge. Another thing in detail is that the F-84 has a more traditional leg design, while the legs of F-91 are hidden. Although the records and colors differ on the faces. The F-84 has a more reserved design. The records are thinner and use less loud colors comparing to the F-91. It's quite simple and pleasant to view. The F-91 model is slightly loud in appearance. The case backs look very close. Both have time model numbers, watch models, water resistant, made in Thailand records embossed on them. Both rubber bands are 80 mm wide at the legs. The band of F-91 narrows down to 16 mm, while the F-84's band narrows even more to 14 mm. Also, they have different textures and hole cutting. The F-84 has a signed loop, while the F-91 uses a signed buckle. I searched for some reviews and feedbacks about those watches. The durability of bands are good. They wear out and tear down pretty fast if used often. Both bands are pretty soft, yet it looks like the band of F-91 is more comfortable to use, I guess because it's wider. There are many color variations of F-91 model, while the F-84 is available only in black. Okay, let's switch to another pair now. Casio F-91 and Skmei 1412. Someone commented the Skmei is the king of copying. Can't disagree. Obviously, this Skmei model is a copy, or maybe we can call it a homage of F-91. Both watches look pretty close. The case shape and the dimensions are almost identical. Skmei is thicker by half mm, being 9 mm thick, and is 0.3 mm wider. The LCD screens look very close. The faces differ a bit though. We have different branding, some records also differ, but from a 2 meters distance you would hardly recognize which one is which. The case backs differ. Skmei uses common style back with the embossed brand name, model number, water resistance and battery type records. The bands look pretty the same. Same texture, same hole cutting, same length. The buckle of the Skmei watch isn't signed. I can be wrong here, but it looks like that the Skmei band feels a bit softer. Can't say much about the durability. The records and details are pretty the same level of finish, yet take a closer look at the upper left corner of the Skmei watch. It has a little defect. It looks like the crystal isn't cut or melted accurately. It's hardly noticeable, yet it's an unpleasant thing. All 3 watches have the same basic functionality and control. Both Casio watches use the same time module number 593. Use the mode button to scroll modes. The first one is the alarm mode. One alarm signal and hour chime can be set. The second mode is a stopwatch. As you can see, the light button is also used to control the actions. The same story is with F-91 model and Skmei watch. To enter time adjustment mode, press the mode button 3 times before seconds begin to flash. Any of these 3 watches do not support the full calendar. I mean, the year isn't implemented, so you will need to adjust it on a leap year. The Casio watches use time model number 593. Both works on CR2016 batteries. Actually, the Skmei watch also uses the same battery. Battery should last about 7 years for both Casio watches and 3 years for Skmei watch. Both Casio watches' green light is very dim and the LCD is hardly visible. I wasn't able to capture video using my smartphone. The photo actually shows a much better view than in real life, while the backlight of Skmei watch is really bright and well readable. Casio watches are declared as daily waterproof, that means 3 ATM water resistant, while the Skmei is declared as 5 ATM water resistant. All watches passed my little hand washing test, although other reviewers say Casio watches can take a swim with no doubt. The acrylic crystals will scratch pretty easily, yet it can be polished after some time. Any chance do you want a giveaway? Casio F-84W, F-91 or Skmei 1412, or maybe all of them? Please let me know in the comments. We'll decide together, so don't forget to check comments after a few days. The Casio F-84 and F-91 are iconic retro digital watches, being produced for more than 30 years now. They are very simple, easy to use, have true feel of 80s and are very popular watches. From these days' point of view, the Casio watches are more about the style and feel, but not about functionality. They just do their job, show the time and date, and of course look nice on your wrist. The F-84 model is a Japanese domestic sale model. It looks more reserved, the functionality and other features are the same with F-91 model. You can get both for around $10 to $14 US. The Skmei is a cheaper watch, you can get it for around $7 or $8, but it isn't worse watch. In opposite, it has better water resistant level, better backlight, the finish level is also good. It looks pretty close to F-91, but it's just a copy. Anyway, you are free to decide which one to choose. I advise you to go for the original Casio, with more than 30 years of heritage. Please like and share this video, and subscribe for more reviews. Thank you very much for watching, good luck for everyone and see you next time.